Hey, what's up guys, it's Rick here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Elemental Dracomancer class. This is one of the few reactive classes in the games, and by reactive I mean double clicking on the head brings out the dragon head, on the chest brings out color custom wings, and the arm like turns you into your own Dracomancer basically, and clicking back reverts you back to normal. That's if you want, but yeah. So let's look at the stats of the class. 182 attack power, 72 spell power, that is more magical than physical. Low strength, maximum intellect, very good endurance, decent dexterity, and okay wisdom and luck. Gains mana the good way, which is relative to HP. In your first rank 4 passive is called Dragon's Knowledge, increases your intellect by 10%, and the second one is Dragon's Speed, which increases your haste by 10%. It has a rank 10 passive called Primal Power, which is just like guaranteed crits for, I think it's 15 seconds. Don't mark my word, but it's between 15 to 20 seconds or so. Guaranteed, all your attacks are guaranteed crits. So that means that let me show you guys just how to get the class. You want to join Firestorm. We're going to talk to, once you join Firestorm, we're going to talk to Saka in his rep shop. You can get the Dracomancer helm. You need and class. You need rank 10 at the store, which is here, which I have here. You can get that one easy. Yeah, so now that I've shown you guys how to get the class, let's take an in-depth look at the skills of the class by joining our infamous pirates map. Dracomancer is a very fun class. It was the OG tank class back in the day. It was the OG tank class back in the day. Very nice for just straight up sweating out damage in PvP and stuff, but now it's less used. The auto attack, the weapon is a bit stable. You use about 900 crits and about 200 non-crits. Your 2 skill is called Sicari's Breath, 25 mana, 4 second cooldown, is a magical skill. In case you didn't know, Sicari is like the fire dragon in the Etherstorm storyline. So it breathes fire on your opponent, causing moderate damage and applying the dragon bond state to them for a DOT. So basically it just does a decent amount of damage and applies the damage over time on your enemy. So you can see 2k crits and 113 DOT. Yeah, so there's nothing much to it, just damage and a DOT. This skill is called Lilat's Torrent. Lilat is the water dragon in the Embassy storyline. 25 mana, 6 second cooldown, is a magical skill. Summon the water prime's power and hit your foe with a crushing jet of power, which has a slight chance to stun your target. So this thing is just broad damage with the chance of applying crushing water, which is I think a 3 or 2 second stun. Yeah, it does a little bit more damage than this, but also has a chance of stunning. The stun happens pretty often. I just don't know why I'm not in luck. If I can even hit. Yeah, we didn't see the stun, but you guys get the idea. It does a lot of damage, can create up to 3k crits. Yeah. So your first skill is called Duradun skill, 0 mana total. As you guys must have realized, Duradun is the Earth dragon in the storyline. Gathers mana from nearby ley lines, increasing your damage distance by 75% for 6 seconds. The mana regeneration indicator is represented by 0 damage heal over time. So let me just spam my skills and try and burn out some mana. But it's actually very hard to do that. Yes, there we go. That is some crushing water. It's very hard to do so because the class gains mana so well. So you can see scales. You see I gain 10 mana per tick over a 2 tick. I think how many 3 ticks, which is 30 mana automatically. It comes as a heal over time and then it boosts my damage resistance. So let me equip the class. I want you guys to see the damage transition. So these monsters hit for 68 non-crits. Let's see if they can crit on me. Can they crit? I'm trying to get a crit. Well, the crit should be around 200 or so, and let's look at with the scales. You can see it goes automatically down to 18, so you can see how fast how much of a tank this class can be. It's only taking 25% damage, which is very nice. So your 5 skill is called Astialo and your crit is 140. So you see the crit went down to 30. 5 skill is called Astialo's Wings, 15 mana, 15-second cooldown as a magical skill. If as you guys must have realized by now, Astialo is the air dragon in the wind dragon in the storyline. 15 mana, 15-second cooldown is a magical skill. You gain the speed of a flying dragon, causing moderate damage to your target. This power also doubles your attack speed and costs all mana costs in half for 8 seconds. So this is like an amazing skill. Some of the perks are pretty useless because you already gain mana well and you have a mana regeneration skill, but it's also just nice to know that you never lack mana. It does a decent amount of damage, almost the same as this skill, and makes my attacks faster, and I can like spam my skills without that's the rank 10 passive primal power. So all my hits will be crits, or every single hit will be a crit. Yeah, there we go. So it just makes you attack faster, and yeah, reduce my mana cost. So this skill is good for like fighting a boss. Let me show you why. Because it enables you to cycle your skills and always have the tankiness going on. Like if you're with the double haste buff, you can just spam your skills, get lots of damage, and that enables you to be able to spam your skill and then have the most out of your tankiness. You can see this is a boss, this is meant to be a mini boss sort of, but you can see I've taken very minimal damage from Captain Oldbeard. I've been fast enough, I've stacked my skills, and yeah. You'll be surprised that combining your 4 and 5 skill and then spamming your 2 and 3, you find yourself soloing bosses and then coming out as if you haven't even soloed. And the best part is that this class doesn't even have a heal. If you pair this up with a health vamp, you are just going to be golden for all of your solos. So for enhancements, I recommend full lock. Maybe if you want, you can put a wizard on the class, but it's all locked. Just get those crits up. You don't want to boost your non-crits, do you? Maybe a little bit of wizard to boost the DOT, but the difference won't be that much. Let me see, it's probably be at a maximum of 40 damage per second, and you don't want to do that. Just get your lock up, boost those crits. You crit a lot with this class, and yeah. For PvP, before you enter the match 4, because you can do it anytime, then 5, spam 2 and 3, 2 and 3, and just make sure your 5 and 4 are always active. All you have to do is try and get your 3 skills to start and then activate your 2 skill for the DOT. Then for soloing bosses, I don't recommend this class for soloing hard bosses unless you have health potion or health vamp. But if you want to like take the risk, start with your 4 skill as usual, then your 5 skill, 3 skill, 2 skill, 4, 5, 4, just spam. Make sure your 5 and 4 active and spam 2 and 3. That's the best advice I can give you guys. Yeah, as usual, the solo clip is going to come next. I really hope you guys appreciate the class, guys. If you have any video requests, feel free to let me know. You can find me in game, or you always reach me in the comment section. I try my best to reply to all of the comments that come there. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Till next time, I've been Froggy. I'm out. Love you guys. Peace.